York City to be with your brothers and your sisters of Amazon. And it turned out that there is a thing called the Brooklyn Marathon, which ties up traffic throughout the city, and we didn't make it to our first flight. So here we are, and thank you for your indulgence. What I want to say to you is it is an honor for me to be here because you are extraordinary American heroes and heroines. You are in the process, along with many others throughout this country, of standing up for justice, standing up for dignity, and helping to revitalize the trade union movement in this country, which will give workers a seat at the table. How extraordinary it is that in the last couple of months, 28 Starbucks coffee shops have successfully organized. Including 7 here in Virginia. Who knew? Virginia. And what is extraordinary is that this movement is spreading like wildfire all across the country. With over 200 shops ready to vote in the next couple of months. Now here is the easy part of this whole discussion. And the easy part is that those of you who work for Starbucks are working for a very profitable corporation whose profits increased by 31% last quarter. And the owner of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, became nearly $1 billion richer during the pandemic. That we have seen during this pandemic, which is really extraordinary and tragic, is that many thousands of workers in coffee shops, in grocery stores, in meatpacking plants, bus drivers, hospital workers, died by the thousands while the billionaires became much richer. And what this movement that you are helping to lead is about is to say that we are going to have an economy that works for all, not just Howard Schultz and other billionaires. And when Starbucks tells you they can't afford to pay you more, you ask them, not just the 31% increase in profits last quarter that you made for them, but apparently they had enough money available to provide a $60 million golden parachute for their outgoing CEO, Kevin Johnson. And now, apparently, they have millions more to hire anti-union consultants and lawyers to try to break the union. What this struggle is about is really not complicated. Yeah, it is about whether we have an economy that works for ordinary people or an economy that works for billionaires, but it is deeper than that. It is whether you as workers have a say on the job and a seat at the table. Now, I understand that Starbucks calls their workers partners. Well, if you consider employees partners, you don't break their efforts to form a union. You treat them with respect. And I'll tell you what this is about. Money is certainly an integral part of what this is about. They want their owners and their stockholders to make as much money as possible. They do that by paying wages and benefits as low as possible. But the issue goes even deeper than that. What a union is about, and this is not just rhetorical, it is about dignity in the sense that people are no longer cogs in the machine. They are standing up and saying, this is what we need. We need decent wages, we need decent working conditions, we need decent schedules. And we want to be heard. And the way we are heard is through collective bargaining. Starbucks will tell you, oh, we are like a family. You are our daughters and you are our sons, and we will listen to you. What this is about, again, it's not just money, it is about power. It is about whether they have the right to do anything they want. And it is time, in my view, not only at Starbucks, but all over this country, that working people stand up and say, we are not machines, we are not robots, we are human beings, we want to be treated with respect. What these guys, whether it's Jeff Bezos of Amazon or Schultz of Starbucks, what they are worried about is not just the money, that's important. They are worried that all over this country, because of your efforts, people are going to stand up and say enough is enough. We are, as you know, the richest country in the history of the world. But that reality does not filter down to working people. Half of our people, including many of you, are working paycheck to paycheck while billionaires get richer. 70 million Americans are either uninsured, can't afford health care, or are without insurance completely. Millions, 45 million people are trying to pay off their student debts. People cannot afford to find an apartment that they can pay for. So what this struggle is about really is what kind of America we become. Are we an America where the people on top have the power to say, you're fired, I don't give a damn about you, this is what you're going to get, and that's the end of the discussion? Or do working people begin to have a seat at the table? What this is about is whether the working people of this country are going to enjoy decent wages. Whether you're going to have the quality health care that you need. And most importantly, whether you're going to have respect on the job. I was just reading something the other day, and I'm paraphrasing a bit, but Dostoevsky, the great writer, said, got Dostoevsky fans here. He said that if you want to crush a person, you want to crush a person, put that person on a job that he or she hates. Now, I have talked to many Starbucks workers and I learned a lot. I learned that many of you enjoy the job, you enjoy seeing people every day, making people feel better. Thank you for doing that. That is really important. You know, it is nice for people to come into a shop and know people and sit down. It's a crazy world out there, and it's just nice that people can walk into a shop and feel comfortable and feel good, and you help make that happen. So, where we are at now, if I can detour a little bit, we're in a strange moment in American history. The problems facing this country clearly, and facing the world, war in Ukraine and so forth, climate change, etc., terrible. But the struggle right now is what kind of democracy we have in this country. And a democracy, brothers and sisters, is more than voting every 2 years or every 4 years. And I hope you do vote. Democracy is having a say on the job. Democracy is about being able to go to work with a smile on your face because you feel pretty good having helped create that work environment that you work on. I think that what is going on throughout this country, and I see it, we are involved in many labor struggles, and what I see is people are really sick and tired of the status quo. They're tired of falling further and further behind. You know, I just don't, and they're tired, you know what they're tired of? They're tired of the incredible greed the people who own this country. You know, Bezos at Amazon is worth $170 billion.
Fuck Bezos!
I know that Howard Schultz is just a very poor cousin. He's only worth $4 billion. Struggling to get by. But how much does anybody need? Why can't they pay workers a living wage to a decent wage?
Eat the wage!
So when you stand up, as you have been here in Virginia and your brothers and sisters all across this country, and you say, we are going to help shape our work life, we're going to negotiate for better wages, better working conditions, better schedules, better benefits. When you say that, you are striking a nerve that is heard by working people all across this country who share your frustration. So I just want to thank you. I want to congratulate you. And our demand right now, and I will do my best as a United States Senator to make it happen. Our demand right now is to tell Mr. Schultz and the people who run Starbucks, stop the anti-union activities. Stop bringing people into back rooms, stop threatening people, stop intimidating people. And equally important, start negotiating a first contract with those shops that have voted to form the union. So I want you to understand, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, I want you all to understand, and you may not, that what you are doing goes well beyond Starbucks, goes well beyond your jobs. What you are doing is helping to spark a political revolution in this country. And I am absolutely certain that people all over this country admire your courage and your tenacity. They stand with you because you are doing exactly, in many ways, what they want to do as well.